Hey there, viewers. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'll pause right here and say a couple things. One, it's windy, and pardon the wind noise. And also, it's starting to rain. As you can see, it's all wet. So I'm going to be talking relatively quickly because I don't want to be out here in the rain too much longer than I need to be. What you're looking at is cherry blossom. This is going to be an update video for this one and for Casper over there. Now, cherry blossom is a 1985. That one is an 84. Not much has really changed in the appearance, and not much has changed with that one at all. There's going to be an update for that one in just a few minutes from that guy right there. So, pardon the wind noise, guys. I don't know how this is going to come out. I'm doing it on my phone, so I'm hoping this comes out okay. I haven't really been doing a whole lot with the car. As you can see, I just wiped a bunch of dirt off of this because I haven't done much with the car. I've been working, and we're trying like crazy to get our house. So we've been kind of busy on that, and I haven't really been focusing on this. The interior is really about the same. The only thing I did change is I did make a video when we got this one, or something like that, with this one here, saying that the front left channel of the other radio that we put in had failed. I've replaced both the front speakers, and yes, indeed, that front left channel is dead. One of these headrest speakers are dead in the seat. That's why that's like that. These are out of another 85, which is really good shape. I might see what I can do just to kind of cover this up as a reinforcement so it doesn't tear that up. As for the interior, pretty much has stayed the same. I got a radio in there. I'm testing that one. That came out of one of the other fields that I've had. Leave the tag to that one in the corner above, so keep an eye out for that video. Now, the volt gauge that I put in this has also quit. Unfortunately, that sucks. That's okay. I got a trick on my sleeve. I've got to get the weather stripping. Just so this is loose. But I've got to get the weather stripping on that. The actual around the door is good. This hood still doesn't want to shut for nothing. I've got new wipers for this. I've got new calipers for this. All the way around. I've got brake hoses all the way around for this as well. I also purchased all 3 parking brake cables for this. I just put a new temp sensor in for the gauge, so the gauge was functioning again. A new line of events for this car is, the unfortunate thing is of course, as with any car that sits, as we all know, things go wrong. Ow. So yes, the temp gauge does work. The speedometer, odometer, neither one, and the shift up indicator do not work. I don't know why. I'm going to end up pulling this dash cluster back out. I'm going to redo a lot of the balls behind here anyways. I'm going to look into this. And I think I'm going to pull the dash out and just kind of clean up everything behind there, because this windshield does leak a little bit when it really rains. So that speaker's not working because of this radio. And I'm going to also replace this mirror because, as you can see, it's starting to deteriorate a little bit. That's pretty much the mechanical side of the update of this car. The other update to this car was supposed to be for my wife, okay? The unfortunate thing is since she has tore out her knee, she's got a torn meniscus, she can't drive a standard. Okay, she was trying like crazy to learn, but she could not do it because of her knee. So what's going to happen is this is going to become my car. Okay, Cherry Blossom is going to be mine. The update for Casper, I will let Little Man explain.
Alright, so the update on Casper is, it's going to be my car. Since he has Cherry Blossom over there, which is so close to being done, I need a car. Not yet, but I still need one. I actually named this car because of the radio being weird. But speaking of the radio, it has changed, and it's a Pioneer because I need CDs. I think we all do. But this car is not really running and driving. It can run decently, but it can't drive. I would start it up right now if I could, but no battery. So, I can't wait to work on this. Alright, so first thing, definitely the clutch, because we want to get it driving. And it's sitting here. It's sitting, and it's kind of sinking. Especially those tires.
That tire is flat.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's only got maybe 2 PSI in it.
Oof. Alright. After that, once the clutch is in, definitely tires. Tires are next.
Yeah.
I don't know what else much. The interior is great in here. There's nothing really wrong. I mean, the dash has a few cracks. Ignore my seat, but I mean, the other seat's perfectly fine.
So in the first video of this car, I was mentioning something about the parking brake not functioning. I was able to actually figure out what was going on. The mechanism was all sorts of messed up underneath there, so I took that panel off over there and looked at it. I took the handle out and fixed it. So the cable's back, the handle's back in, but I don't know the condition of the parking brake itself.
We don't even know the condition of the brakes themselves on this.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know much about the car. All I know is it runs.
I don't think the brakes are going to be good on this since it's been sitting, and also it sat in the snow. Yeah, that wasn't fun. So.
No, not really, but that's okay. I mean, I think we could save them. This car is really good underneath. It is practically a 2-owner car, I believe. I don't know the whole history on the car, but I know we got a lot of documentation with the vehicle. One of the other things is the sunroof dimples here for like the handle and the hinges here are starting to leak. So I'm going to end up taking these off and resealing those with some rubber gaskets. This is the Iron Duke. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot that's changed with this car. I did explain a lot about what's going on with this car, why it's got a different deck lid and whatnot like that. In the first video, you're going to want to definitely check that out because I know I have gained a lot of subscribers in the last few months. This is broke in a couple spots. It's broke right here, and there's another crack over that way somewhere. So I do have another one of these. The headlight motors work. The battery tray on this one is pretty much shot. The hinges on the driver's door are completely gone. This side's okay. It does need the weather stripping here on both sides. The deck lid needs to be adjusted more. As you can see, it is latched, but it's up. Besides, the battery's over there, not connected up.
Oh, there is a battery.
There is a battery, it's just not connected.
Oh, come on. I got tunes.
So we do have new taillights for this car. They are in the storage trailer behind us. And whoever was working on this car at one point took a lot of the interior trim off. I think it's that piece, yeah, it's that sill plate to do something with the parking brake. And they've got the wheel nut covers. They have that bolt. I don't know what that is. They also gave us the taillight covers and screws, which is great. And some more 7 mils.
Alrighty then.
Okay, sure.
I have enough.
I mean, as you can see, it's been sitting. There's cobwebs everywhere on this car.
Leaves.
But yeah, there's leaves, cobwebs, things like that. So the thing is, this is going to be his car, okay? This is going to be his 16th birthday present.
Yeah.
I have the title to this sitting at the house. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to be trying to get more videos on this car here. Like I said, I have calipers, I have sway bar links, I have parking brake cables, I have brake hoses, I've got new rotors coming, I've got new bearings for the front rotors, I've got a slew of stuff for this car. This car, I do have a clutch for. Okay, we have to get it in. I didn't have the time. I'm going to try to make the time to get this car running before his 16th party. So that way he can literally take possession of a running and driving 84 Fiero. She's not going to be pretty by any means, okay? I'm probably going to get some of that clear coat from Walmart and tape some of this off and clear coat this and clear coat this all the way across on both sides just so that doesn't get any worse. And the same with here. Anything that you see like this. The hood, not too worried about. No. This dash is unfortunately, I was trying to experiment with that, but as you can see, it's been kind of sitting outside. Yeah. So, unfortunately, this car's got to have a hell of a bath. So I'm going to get some of that clear coat here, clear coat on this, and down there. This deck lid is not sitting right. I think it has something to do with this. And right there you go. Yeah. You can see that's broke right there. So, we, like I said, have another one of these. I don't have many parts for this car as I do for that car over there.
This is the main car.
That is the main car. Now, I do know that I have to replace the windshield in this car, okay? the windshield leaks up here at the top. So what I'm going to do is I called Choice Auto Glass. They said they can get a windshield and put it in for less than $300, brand spanking new on this car. I have brand new windshield wipers as well. I'm going to be putting those on at the same time. I'm not too worried about this window, so I just use the wipers on this without one over there. Ask me if I care, because this window leaks. It's trash.
Yeah.
Body-wise, this car's all here.
Yeah.
And it's in good shape. That car, the body's all there, minus the taillights. So the only thing that's really missing on this car, body-wise, is this piece here. Other than that, everything else, minus the hood, is original, to my knowledge. So guys, that is an update for these cars. That's an update for the fleet. There will be more content coming on this. I'm going to try to get one of those Hobo Freight portable carport things there, put up the house, and I'm going to try to get this over to the house. Yes, it runs, it drives. When it's cold like it is today, it runs like poo, but it runs and drives. So guys, stay tuned, and until next time.
I forgot. Yeah.
So guys, stay tuned, and until next time, have a good one.